Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Before I begin, like the video, put on your notification to know when my next video uploads. And if you like the video, come down in the comments section. Also, I'm going to need y'all to subscribe too, okay? Don't forget to subscribe, y'all. Hey everybody, welcome to my review of Married at First Sight. I think it's Honeymoon, Hiccups or something like that. So we have the couple's first night together after their wedding. Side note, why they show the women going in the bathroom to freshen up and the men just throwing on their pajamas? Anyway, I guess for the sake of editing, they didn't show the guys going to the bathroom, but that's neither here nor there. So we're going to get into the couples. My review is going to go by couple. I'm not going to go scene by scene because that's just too much. So here we go. So like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells for the next video. And again, I really appreciate you guys. Let's go. So we're going to start with Jasmine and Aris. Aris said the day was worth it and he's thankful. They are both attracted to each other. Jasmine feels vulnerable because she has to be in her natural state in front of Aries. Listen, girl, he got to love you for who you are, okay? Aries is tired, but he said he can muster up some strength if Jasmine wants to do something. And I put red flag, but then I said, shit, Clint was trying to get something from Gina, so I'm going to take that red flag away, okay? They wake up in the morning. They said it felt natural. Aris said it felt natural to wake up to Jasmine. They talk about the meeting with their families. Of course, Felina comes up. You know, Felina ain't with the program, and she did not want Aris to do it. So Aris asks Jasmine's family, is she organized? They gave the answer in some areas. To me, that means no. But you know, when you're creative, you know you have organized chaos, you know. So Jasmine, they ask Felina, of course, asks her, what do they think of Aris's new wife? And she starts laughing. And she says she starts laughing because they said the word wife. But whatever. Felina just didn't want him to go through with this process. So Felina feels like Jasmine is prepared because she's a pageant girl. I say Felina, just because she knows what she wants and is prepared don't mean she's not genuine. Just because you think this process is crazy. I mean, really. I feel like them judging her for being a pageant girl is unfair. I feel like she answered the question genuinely, and that's just my opinion. Felina has to stay out of this marriage or it's going to be chaos. So Jasmine returns. She let Aris know that, listen, your family loved you. They got your back. But your cousin Felina, she really, really got your back. So Aris says in his confessional that, you know, his cousin wasn't for it. But he hopes that Felina can get along with his wife. And everybody could be happy. Well, we going to see. Because Felina seems like she a piece of work. Then there's Dominique and McKinley. Dominique says she is not nervous nor going to rush anything. McKinley says he's attracted to his wife. He said he's going to pick her ear and on certain things and be a gentleman. He feels like it's natural. And he said it's I'm saying this. It's something about Dominique that's a little off. I can't put my finger on it. When I figure it out, I'll let y'all know. So McKinley meets with Dominique's mom, grandma, and aunt. Race comes up. You know, that's a concern for her family because Dominique faced racism throughout her life, and they want to know if he will stick by her side in the adversity. Again, my thing is, why go for a white man if you're worried about racism? And I'm not saying all white people are racist, but why go for that? Anyway, Dominique meets with McKinley's family, her mom. She said her mom, they asked her why did she marry a stranger. She said her mom signed her up for this. His mother said that she think it's nuts the way that they show the mother looking at her. It's crazy. Anyway, the mother says she's not feeling this process. Listen. They also have a concern that McKinley came to Nashville really with nowhere to go. He's living with his best friend. And what if he want to move back to, I forgot where he lived, Michigan, I think it is. And Dominique was like, well, that could be a concern because, you know, my mom is close to here and y'all so far away. So we're going to see. We're going to see what happens with them. But the way the mother was looking at her. But on the after show, McKinley said the mother's very sweet, but her face was like that the whole time at the wedding as well. The mother wasn't feeling it. And I found out that she offered her son $50,000 not to go through with this process. That is so crazy. Then we have Kirsten and Shaquille. Shaquille carries Kirsten over the threshold. They both felt like the wedding was a success. They both felt like it was a dream wedding. Shaquille wants to work it out. Kirsten agrees. He asks Kirsten for a kiss, and of course the goal line was moved again. She says she doesn't want to kiss because it leads to more intimacy, and she doesn't want to cause any confusion. She wants him to get to know her. Shaquille again says he respects her boundaries. Kirsten said that she felt comfortable sleeping next to Shaquille. Again, I'm not mad at Kirsten being reserved about this and taking things slow. Again, on the after party when she was on it, she said she wasn't attracted to him. So getting to know somebody, okay, I'm okay with that. They meet each other's family. Shaquille friends want to know. No, I'm sorry. Kirsten, when she met with the family, she wants to know that Shaquille is not going to be so busy that she's going to feel neglected. And that's a valid question. Like, why get married if you're going to be too busy? Kirsten family wants to make sure that Shaquille is intentional with him wanting to be married to Kirsten. And why did he get into this process? Shaquille felt like he applied for it. He saw the signs, but it kept coming up. And he felt like it's God ordained. They feel like Shaquille was answering the questions, you know, prepared, I guess, like Jasmine. But I felt like Shaquille answered the question honestly, but they were hesitant. And rightfully so. I mean, he's a stranger. Hey. So after meeting the families, they agreed that they have to figure out how to communicate with each other because they both shut down and don't really talk to their family. But they got to learn to talk to each other. So we find out that the couples are going to Jamaica, but Kirsten and Shaquille are not going the same time as the other couples because Shaquille has a research project to do and he has to present. And Kirsten has to go. Kirsten ain't happy about it, but she's going to do it. She said he got a lot of making up to do because she really rather be in Jamaica. Okay? So then we move on to Gina and Clint. They agree that their day went well. They're both attracted to each other. Clint says he's definitely attracted to his wife. Gina said he is super sexy. Okay. Clint said if consummation happens, game on. The morning he said he definitely wanted to have sex, but thought about the future and the kids, and he said he didn't want his kids, you know, he wanted his kids to know that he did things the right way. Gina talks about leaving her business phone home to make this work and relinquish some control over to her people that work for her. Clint thought that was a good idea so that they get to know each other. Gina lets the family know that she's attracted to Clint, but he is not the usual type of guy that she go for. She tells the family that they both lead a busy life and they're going to have to figure it out. I know Gina's family was like, both of them are alike, so they're going to have to figure out who do what's better. And when Clint talked to her family, I believe they told him that they have to get to know each other, and I think they kind of said the same thing. They got to figure out, you know, how to not be so busy and make time for each other. So in the previews for the next episode, it seems like, you know, they're going to be saying rude things to each other. So this is going to be interesting. You know, when liquor come into play, you know. So then we have Nicole and Chris. They didn't show them getting ready for bed, which is interesting. So they showed them in the morning waking up to breakfast. And they have, Nicole has a question about him sharing his food. He said he didn't have a problem with sharing food. Then she asked him about lateness. He said he normally likes to be on time. She said, then that's going to be our first argument. You know, I guess she runs late. She's crying because he said she was beautiful without makeup. And I was just like, girl, well, what kind of dudes was you dating? Like, did you have to wear makeup to bed with all your dates or whatever? Anyway, only thing I got from Chris meeting with the family is Nicole father ain't feeling the process for his daughter. So he's hoping for the best for Chris. He better treat his daughter right, okay? Nicole's meeting with Chris's family. Basically, the family said if she don't want to be with Chris, don't prolong it, because Chris is a really nice guy. He's going to make sure she's good and covered. He's going to protect her heart. So in her comments, she was like, she got to make sure that she protect Chris's heart. They share an emotional moment. Nicole says she's happy that he is sharing his emotions. Nicole reveals that she let a man burn her to prove her love to the guy. Like, oh my God, that's crazy. So she also said that she has vacation anxiety and hope that Chris don't stop liking her, you know, because they're on vacation, because she's her real self on vacation. So that was that with that episode. So all the couples except Kirsten and Shaquille are heading to Jamaica for their honeymoon. And that was the end of the episode. So next episode should be good. We're going to have some licking in play. We're going to have some truths and honesty coming out. We may have people holding back. I don't know, but we shall see. Because for me, this is where it starts getting good. This is when the couples really start getting to know each other, and we can see if this marriage is going to work or not work, or if they're going to communicate with each other to make it work. You know, those different things, those different facets of a relationship. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. Like, comment, and subscribe. Put on your notification bells for the next video. Again, I appreciate all my subscribers. Peace.